Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's it's Thursday, like maybe it's after the 10th, I know that. But today we are moving some pigs off of this field, and I thought this would be fun just to see. All right, the reason I'm moving them off is there's no shelter on this field. I want to put them on a field that there is shelter, and some of them are going to market anyway next Monday, 6 of them. So first thing I do is I come down and I had to plow this out. It snowed pretty hard last night and it was down to like 5 degrees. And then we come down with the trailer and run them into this corral and then put them in the trailer. But I thought this was kind of fun to see. Now, they slept out here last night. I used to feel kind of bad about that, but I don't anymore because when I put them on the next field, there is a shelter there, and they will choose to sleep outside anyway. And the reason they do is because this is where I feed them hay. And when you feed Mangalitsa's hay, you just drop a bale. And seems like they moisten it up a little bit by laying on it and urinating on it and everything like that, but they do eat it. It does wind up being gone. And they just make kind of a little pig pile, and the little ones can get in there and stay warm. But I mean, it's testimony to this pig and the durability of the animal. The older ones here are already up and they're out foraging. When I'm going to load pigs, I will hold their feed for, you know, a 12-hour period, so that when I open this corral up and I put feed in here, they'll come in. And then we can close the corral and we can cut out the ones we don't want, load the ones we do, and you know, get it moved along that way. What I've started doing too is, if I know I'm going to be sending pigs, I load them up several days ahead of time. And I think you've all seen our trailer. It's just a box trailer that's 14 feet long and maybe 6 feet wide or 8 feet wide. And it's got a guillotine gate on the back of it. I mean, you pull a rope and this gate comes up and it's pretty narrow. And if the pigs have several days, they figure out how to come in and out of that. And so what I do is I bed in the trailer. I put straw in there for them, and then we feed them outside the trailer. So they get the idea of going in at night. And then the night before I'm going to take them, I just drop the gate on it and they're loaded, and there's no stress involved. And a trailer ride for pigs, so long as they're with their buds, it's not a great big deal. I don't think it stresses them that much. Not like cows stresses them out pretty good because of the noise and everything, but pigs seem to deal with it better. It's not exactly a stress-free kill, but it's okay. I do want to explore with you guys a little bit more of the whole pasturing business of Mangalitsas, because I think that the time is coming when we're going to need a lot more of these pigs for the market. And you know, if they're not pastured, you don't get the quality that you do if they're just in a dirt pen, or even if they're on concrete getting fed just a very mono feed. If they're out on fields like this, the diversity that's in this field that is just part of the creation of it is what helps them to have the superior grade of meat and fat. And also, you got to stay away from the corn. I did a pig not too long ago, a good friend of mine, and he said, well, I don't feed too much corn, but he was getting it from an Amish outfit, and they just they use corn as a filler because corn is so cheap. But there's a reason why it's cheap. Now, if our country had gone a little bit different direction and we were serious in the universities and things like that about forages, then we would have superior forages that we could feed our animals. But they went with the industry standard, which was corn, and then they've designed all the machinery to harvest it and everything like that. So corn is it. Is it good for us? I don't even think the jury's out anymore. I think it's pretty well known that it's not good for us. I know that we did feed it to our animals at one point, and we had breeding issues, severe breeding issues. Didn't know what it was. We thought there was something wrong with the animals, but so now we're completely away from corn, completely, and I'm even going to get away from it for my chickens. We're using an open pollinated corn, but I just don't trust that anymore. I just want to get away from it completely, you know, till I feel as though I can go back to it, but I'm not feeling real good about it anymore. Anyway, it is a beautiful day. Look at that sky. It's not too striped up yet. And I'm out on my trusty motorcycle. Just got that. 15 years old, but it's new to me, and it starts real good on cold days, so I'm in good shape. It's Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm, and please have a good day.